Okay guys, it is day 22, day 23 on the fishing trail. We just started off, like I said, before, we have had 3 zeros. Just got back on trail. Very nice to have 3 days off for me. My dad really wanted to start hiking again, but I just wanted to relax. So we spent 2 nights at the Lookout Hostel, where Bernadette runs it, which is one of our friends. So we stayed there for 2 nights. And then before that we stayed at the micro hotel. And then the shelter the one night. But yeah. So we just started off the trail. It's pretty nice. My mom and I forgot to take our knees. So my knee is gonna feel it really good on the downhills, because they're not taped, which is kind of sad. But we had a couple people with us last night and the night before at the Lookout. It was kind of a full house. We had Mr. Clean, Buttercup, Lampshade, one other person. What was his name? I forget. I can't remember. Almost fell. Let me turn on that camera, guys, so you can see what I am looking at. Okay, this is the train. Basically, it looks like we're walking on a road. It's supposed to be, so I heard it's supposed to be pretty easy today. Hey, there's a nice campsite back in there. So the 2 people that stayed at the hostel, they did a slack pack yesterday. So they went from Palmerton to back to the Lookout Hostel, which is like a 14 or 16 mile day. So they did that, and they said it was pretty nice for the first part, and the last part, but in the middle you do have some, what is it called? The Nice Edge is in this section. There's a bunch of different Nice Edge on trail. This is one of them. It's not, from the people that I've heard, it's just you're stepping on giant rocks that are tilted to like a 40-degree angle. Or 45-degree angle. One of them. And that they're just gonna be on a slant. But, so glad we did take those 3 0 days. It was pouring rain. Not the first 0, but the rest of the days were literally pouring down rain. And super windy, cold. So we didn't hike in those because it is our hike, so we kind of want to enjoy it. We aren't exactly through hikers, so we're kind of just going with what we want to do, and not, hey, let's just take Neros the whole way and 1 0. We're going to take as many zeros as we want. We really don't have a deadline. We just want to be done by before September 11th, because there's an RV show that we want to go to. But really, that's the only thing that we have going on. So, yeah. Okay, guys. So we have made it up to the Knife's Edge part thingy. We've came up that much so far. Not bad so far, but we have to go up that. So I'll see you on the other side. Okay, guys. So we have made it over Knife's Edge and partway through Boulder Field, or Rock Field, because there's a rock field on each side. And then we did Knife's Edge. It took us a little bit, but it wasn't. Yes, it was very challenging, because you had to find where your next steps would be because it was a bunch of rocks. It was so stupid. The trail could have just kept you down on the edge, like on the other side, down the mountain a little bit where originally the trail was before they took us up. They could have just kept us going right there. But they decided, hey, let's make the AT go up and over this, so it'll be hard. Yeah, but we just got done like with that like quite a bit ago though, because we got done and then we took a break. So we took a break, and then we continued on. Our feet are hurting, and yeah, I guess it's supposed to be pretty nice like this for a while, which I'm hoping, because I really don't want to go more rocks again today. Like I said, we might do a 12.5 or 16 or something to go into Palmerton. We'll see when we get to the 12.5 to see if we're going to be able to push into Palmerton or not. So, we'll see. But one step at a time. Okay guys, so we took a break at the shelter, but this is what we're walking in now. I don't know if you can see that great, but this is the trail. It's how it's been for the last 0.5 maybe. It's kind of hard to avoid it, but I'm trying. I might have just got my sock wet. I have no clue, and that is poison. I do not want to get in poison. Y'all can tell. This is the trail. I'm trying to look down, so I just might have gotten my sock wet. Okay. Because I keep stepping in deep water. I probably should get on the other side. Okay. We're going to try to stay on this side now. Try to avoid the water. This is it. This is the trail for you. This is the trail. That is... If you need water, you can get it. Goes all the way down. So much water. No way this is just from the rain. There has to be like a spring. Because there's no way this is just from the rain. No way. So much. Okay, guys. So back there we had lunch. We are now sick and tired of tuna. It's just gross. I mean, I was never a big fan of it because I do not like fish. Yes, I do not like fish, but that's okay. There's plenty of other food for me to eat. But we have now changed that to like, what is it, beef sticks and cheese, which have really good calories and protein in them. So I might switch to that and stuff. But I don't know. We'll see. We just might try to switch to chicken or something like that. But the trail has actually been pretty nice since we took our last break. Not too rocky. Knock on wood about that, but not too rocky. We have another 2.7 to go at sevens. But we have changed our plan, so we're not doing a 12.5 mile day today, or a 10.7, or going into Palmerton. We're doing like a 13 or something like that to go to the shelter. So we're just gonna go there, which is like another 2.7. A little tree limb just fell. Yeah, so my mom's in front of me, but this is the train. This is what we just came from. It has been really nice walking so far. Very, I don't know if you want, it's been, I cannot talk lately. It's been very meadowy, very nice since we took our lunch. The sun is kind of making this lighting so bad. But so we'll get into Palmerton tomorrow. It's gonna be like maybe a 2 mile, 3 mile in, and then we have to do like 1.5 to 2 miles into town with the Blue Blaze, which it's not exactly that we want to take that. We just kind of need to, because kind of need to resupply and stuff. So we'll see you in a few minutes then. Okay, guys. So you can see. So this is just an update of a stupid thing named Bobby. You can see why it blazes, right? Right. So it says you're on the trail, but so back there was like another spot that says bypass trail. It says it on gut hooks, or as I should say, far out. That it goes through the bypass. Like the AT is the bypass trail. But we didn't see that, so we followed the AT blazes, and so stupid, because when you look at gut hooks, I always call it gut hooks, but it's actually called far out. When you look at it, it no joke says that you're off the trail. But even though there's like blazes, and you can tell that you're on the trail, it's like, no, you're not. And like the AT, the new AT or whatever, it's so much longer than the bypass. Like, I mean, it takes you out and around and stuff. So we don't like that. But we've been walking through a bold for the past 1.5 miles, 2 miles. We've been walking through a bold. Been nice because it hasn't been too rocky. You all can see the foam and me in the shadow. And we only have a couple, like maybe 0.3 left or something like that. We're literally super close to the shelter. And then Palmerton's a mile to get into, from the shelter it's like a mile to get to the road. And then 1.5 miles, 2 mile Blue Blaze to get into town. Soap. So I just said soap. I meant so. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Okay guys, so we have made it into Palmerton today. Like I said, we were originally going to go to the shelter, but they had no tent sites, and it was like 0.2 more. So we just decided it's only another 0.3 to get into Palmerton, because we got a ride. So it was only like an extra 0.5 from where we camped at. So yeah, we did that, and now we're in Palmerton. We had Chinese food for dinner, and then we hung out and talked some, and now we're getting ready to go to bed. So that was the end of day 23. So
where are we at? Whose house?
Oh yeah, we're at Squeak's house. She's a trail angel in Palmerton, PA. So, but that's the end of today's video, guys, and I hope you liked it, and yeah.